Hi amazing people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Pauline here, and today we're going to learn how to be confident even if you're not. If you're new here, karibu sana, feel much at home. Comment down below what would you like to see in this space. If you've been there for me always, thank you for your support. Continue supporting a girl channel and let's make this channel thrive more. I wouldn't mind. Anyway, let's jump to our topic today. So as I have said, we're going to learn about being confident even if you're not. How to get confidence? You have to speak always have a positive talk. Tell yourself that I am able. Tell yourself, I know I can do this. I know I'm smart. I know I can give the best ideas or topics that I need. I know I can give the best advice. If you always have a positive talk on what you're telling people or what you're discussing with people, they will definitely trust you with what you're saying. Let's say, for example, you don't trust yourself. You're not sure of what you're talking. You're not positive. Maybe you have that negative energy. Maybe you left with it at home or someone gave you a negative energy in the morning. Don't let that push you to be a person who is not like in the mood of talking. Always have a positive talk. You know, it always gives you the best, and it always gives you the vibe of giving ideas and always sharing the moment with other people. Let's say, for example, you've gone in a interview, or let's say you've gone for a discussion, or maybe you're going to do a deal with a certain company and you're not positive minded, or you feel as if I'm not worth this post, I'm not worth this interview with these people, I'm not worth, or I can't give the best ideas, then definitely they're not going to trust you. So you should always be positive on what you say, what you think, and always being positive on your own, knowing that you're the very best, no one else can beat you. And that's how you're going to win the thoughts. Take the space that you need. You don't have to sag on the seat, or you don't have to sit as if you're not comfortable. No, take all the space that you need. Feel free, feel comfortable so that you talk. You know, if you're not comfortable, then definitely whatever you're going to talk or whatever you're going to give your body signal is that I'm not comfortable wherever I am. I'm not okay. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the vibe. Always have the space that you want. If you feel that sitting upright or maybe leaning on one side or maybe putting your body posture in a certain level for you to be comfortable, definitely go for it. That will make you to be confident, that you're not going to shake. You're not going to move your body all the time, like you're all the time trying to fit in a position that it's not yours. Try be comfortable. There's another thing that people normally don't do. You've ever encountered going for an interview and the panel that is asking you questions, they look serious, and you go ahead and buy their seriousness. You should always smile in whatever you talk. The vibe that you give in or the smile that you pull when you're talking to people, definitely it will change them to be like you. So if you go there when you're groomy and you're not comfortable, like you're not smiling, your face is dull, your mouth is just talking, definitely you're not going to be confident. You're going to have a shaky voice. You're going to be shaken. You're not going to be okay. Like, you won't be okay. But once you put a smile on whatever you say, and the person you're talking to is definitely going to change and is going to also pull a smile, and you people, you're going to have a conversation that is very, very productive and profitable. So guys, all the time pull a smile when you're talking to someone, like I'm doing right now. I'm pulling a smile as I talk to you because I know whatever I'm saying is important and it's profitable. It's going to change someone's mind and someone's space and someone's way of thinking. That's a positive vibe. Yeah, and that's it. Always have a good eye contact. When you're talking to someone and you don't have eye contact, definitely you're not going to give an important talk. What do I mean? When you're talking to someone, kindly give a direct talk. Show them that whatever you're saying, you're meaning it. Have you ever seen when you're talking to your boss or someone else and you give them a direct contact, they tend to think that you're reading their mind, and they will be easy or soft on you. Yeah, creates connection in between you and the people you're talking to, or you and the person you're talking to. You know, sometimes it's always good to have an eye contact when you're talking to someone. May it be a business talk, may it be a presentation or an interview, or maybe you're talking to someone who you've met for the very first time and you don't know who they are or what position they hold in this life, but you need to talk to them. So you have to face them and talk to them and look at them direct to their eyes and give your ideas or your points that you have to them. I've not said it's always bad. I've not said it's bad to break a look, but sometimes break a look and go back to definitely direct eye contact. Like when you're talking to someone, let's say for example, we are talking about business. Someone has asked you something and you truly need to explain or elaborate about the thing that they have asked you. And you're talking like, you know, that business was so good. I had that business idea a long time ago and I'm feeling that it's the best. And that person is going to know that you're not thinking straight, or maybe you have no even idea of what you're talking about, because you're looking everywhere. You're breaking your eye contact with that person. You're looking at the ceiling, you're looking at the windows, you're looking down. You're not focused. You have no focus in you. You don't have you don't have something to say like that. Let me say, yeah, you don't have something to say. You're just trying to buy ideas and buy time and buy thinking so that you can tell that person. But basically, if you look at that person contactly or direct to the eyes and you're like, you know, that's the best business idea I've ever had. I can tell you it's so profitable. It's going to give you good revenues and everything. That person is going to trust you because you have direct eye contact, which is the best, and it gives you confidence that you ever need. Always project your voice. When you're talking, speak as if you want to speak. Be vocal. Let people hear you. Let people know what you're saying. Like, you know, when you're talking to a person and you're speaking, you're cheeky and you're fun to listen to. And that person will be interested to hear more about whatever you're saying. When you're talking to a person and you have not projected your voice, it tends to be so boring. Like when you're giving a presentation or when you're talking to a group of people and your voice is deep, it's down and deep, people tend to get bored and some get to doze, some get to lose their focus. Definitely they're not going to listen to you or they'll not understand what you talk. But if you raise your voice and be vocal, at least shout a little bit, not mega shouting, but shout a little bit for people to hear you and get to understand what you are saying. Don't speak so fast and don't be slow. Don't murmur. Be vocal enough for people to hear you. Don't rush to say words like you're rapping or you're singing. People won't understand what you're saying. Just speak in a slow but decent manner, and a manner that is not going to make people get bored in whatever you're saying, but they're relating to what you're talking about and they understand, and they will be more interested to listen to you, to a point that when you stop talking, they're like, oh my God, the presentation is over. No, let's be vocal, let's project our voice and be audible for people to get to understand us, and at least be a little bit cheeky. And remember also to put a smile, because that's the only way it's going to catch people's attention. Do you ever wear I can do attitude? Like, long ago, I didn't have I can do attitude. When I was being asked if can you do a certain job, and I'm like, I don't have idea of how it's done. In fact, I've never heard about it, or I've never thought that I will ever come across such a world or such a job. And I'm like, no girl, no boy, don't do that. If you ever asked something that you can do, always have I can do attitude. Just say, yes, I can do that perfectly well. Even if you don't have idea of what the person is talking about or what the job is all about, just accept that you can do it and say that, yeah, I'm good in that. I'm good in speech. I'm good in poems. Yeah, I'm good in presentation. I'm good in cooking. Even if you don't have an idea, just take that time and say, yes, I can. Have I can attitude. But if you're asked something and you truly don't know what it is or about, you then tend to chase the opportunities that are coming on your way. For example, a few years ago, as I've told you before, when you asked me something, I would say that I don't know anything about it. But my husband taught me how to be confident in myself and have yes, I can attitude. Because once we started doing the once we started doing YouTube, before I was so shy. I could not sit and face the camera as I'm doing right now. I could not smile. In fact, you couldn't even hear what I'm talking about. I would murmur and I would speak so very fast that I can't even repeat what I just said for you not to hear what I just said, like maybe misspelling of words or something of the sort. But when I came to learn about YouTube and came back to YouTube and have my channel, I came to learn that you can do anything through YouTube. You know, YouTube is a universal university that you all have to learn through it. Have confidence and get to learn how things are done. Yeah, and sure, you're going to challenge yourself and be the best in it. If you give it a go, it's definitely going to happen. So always have a yes I can do attitude. Always believe on what you say. If you're asked a question or if you're presenting some project or some product somewhere, always believe in what you say. If it's a product, for example, someone has told you that I need you to advertise for me. I want you to make a sale for me for this product. It has been sitting here for so long and I can't sell it. The product is not moving. Can you help me sell this product? Always believe in what you say. For example, some years back, before I started working, when I first did my first interview, I was taken to a sales job that I've never done before, but I had courage and I gave myself a yes attitude, a yes I can do attitude, and that's how I got the job. So guys, I was given, I'd gone for an interview for a secretarial post, but the position was taken by someone else and I became number 2. So my boss had to give me a position in sales to sell mosquito nets. It was so shocking because I've never done a sales and marketing job ever before, but this was my first one. So when I was given a net, I was told, have this package and sell it to me. So I had to sell that package to my boss and I had to show him whatever I talk or whatever I'm saying, I'm believing in myself that it can sell. So I have a convincing power that I can convince someone to buy what I want them to buy. The product that I have for you is the best. It's the best in quality, it's the best in town, and also it has effective results at the end of the day. So I always believe in what I say, even if I don't know or even if I'm sure that I might have a problem with the product later on, but I always believe what I tell people is true and it's right. I don't like buying ideas of how so many content creators tell you about the product. They come out here, sell the product to you, but themselves they don't use it, which is very wrong. So guys, you always have to have, I believe in what I say, and stick to what you said. Don't mix all you have to explain to people like, you know, I was just saying that because of the product. No, just believe in what you say. Don't mix yourself or don't mix words. This is what most of the people don't do. People don't congratulate themselves. You see, when you go to a talk or maybe a show and you get to win, people tend to celebrate you so much, and all that you have to do is just smile and show them you're very comfortable or maybe you're worth winning it. All that you need to do is congratulate yourself also. When someone tells you, oh, that was a good presentation, just say thank you. Thank you is enough, and with confidence, people will know that she's a go-getter, you know, you're a go-getter. People will truly like to be associated with you. Let them tell you anything they want to tell you. Let them tell you you're the best. Tell you congratulations on the award that you won. Tell you congratulations on the good music award that you got, the presentation, the interview, the job that you got. But you only have to answer like, thank you. That is enough. Be bold, smile, and say thank you. Don't go saying, oh, you know, I had to work hard for it, for me to get it. No, don't give explanation. Just celebrate your victory and just say thank you. It's enough to show that you're confident. Even if you're not, just say thank you. It's enough. Last and not the least is learn to listen. Yo, you're a master of ceremony. You've gone there. People are talking and all that you want to do is babble words and talk nonsense. No, don't do that. Keep quiet and listen to what people are talking. Sit down and try to digest. What are they saying? What is he telling me? Is that idea good for the business? Is that idea good for the product that I'm going to sell? Listen to what your partner has to say. Listen to the customers on what negative ideas they have, or negative remarks that they have about a certain product. Listen to it. Don't brush the customer away like, oh, you're the one who's not selling they're the people who don't understand how the product is used or something of the sort. He's not the best in working, that's why he can't. No, just sit down, take time and listen to what the other person says for you to have a good judgment at the end of the day. But if you learn to talk and not listen, then definitely you'll never have confidence in front of people. Even the people that think that you have confidence, they'll never trust you. So listening is the most important thing, and I have learned it through the few years I've been talking to people and trying to understand what people say, because I've learned how to listen. Guys, that was it for today. Until the next one, peace.